All right, guys, the last one we have here is the processing center itself. If you played a lot of Battlegrounds, you'll recognize it from this angle, right? It was always this stack of weird capsules full of whatever, or refining tanks, or who knows. This was always the angle you saw it at. And this kit is in several pieces. As you can see, I slotted that together. The sign pops off. In the game, the original game, these lit up if the building was powered. So you could do this out of clear resin or clear filament and then run an LED into here and light this up. That would be super cool. I've just magnetized mine very, very simply. This main structure is one piece, minus the roof. So that empty space is handy for storing everything else. Like I chuck a couple barricades and some crates and stuff in here for transport. Roof sits on there. It's just at exactly height 1, or just a hair under. So still very playable. This front facade is taller, so you know, speeders can't fly in this way, but dudes can scale and jump up this way, which is really fun. Gives you a lot of options for, again, you know, a good size blocker, but not too big that you can't play around it. Then we've got this big pipe and the little balcony that's on the back. And those just slot in together. This balcony prints separately. It pops off like so, and it slots right into the pipe. Nice and easy. Those clip together, and then this just slots in there. I would love to, as part of like the Greeble set, build an alternate little setup here that doesn't include the pipe. Maybe a shallower balcony or no balcony, maybe just like part of a ladder up to this first capsule, just so you could do several of these and do them different ways, because I think it's a really cool, interesting, you know, it's just a good shape for a blocker, and it's a good size for a blocker. And if you wanted to have multiples of some of these buildings, that would be a way to get some variety without having to deal with this big goofy thing or figure out how to dress that lower section yourself. Jeez, maybe I need a stronger magnet in there. All right. For the pipe itself, because this can be a little bit of a slippery surface, right? I did the same trick that I do on the curved roof of Prefab Shelter 1. Dust this with a little Spray Super 77. Just a little spray adhesive. Let it dry, stick it in a cardboard box so it doesn't get full of dust. Let that dry, and then that'll be a great surface for dudes to walk on, and you won't have to worry about guys tipping over, right? You can get a lot of fairly extreme angles, and it makes this a lot more playable. But it's a nice piece of difficult terrain sort of off of this big line of sight blocker. It makes it not perfect cover for whoever's camped out there, right? Like they've got to make some choices about which side of the building they're on, which way they want to go, all that fun stuff.